Right, segment 2. I'll try and sound a little bit more upbeat on this one. I think that last one sounded like I've been in isolation for a bit, but there you go. I'm going to do some clouds in the sky and then some of the landscape in the background. Right, let's have a look what we got. I'm going to make up like a warm purpley colour. So using ultramarine and crimson. So that's for clouds. Make a big puddle so as I don't run out again. And then I'm just going to test the colour, so that's alright. And then the underside of the cloud, it goes a bit warmer. So we can start going back to the warmer colours, so the yellow ochre, the crimson. It looks a bit strange at the minute because I've not shaped it yet, but just getting the bulk of the cloud. And then with a damp brush, just softening them edges off a little bit there. Hopefully starts looking a bit like a cloud. So this is further away from the sun there, so I'm just putting a little bit of more ultramarine in the mixture. And then again, damp brush, and just soften some of them edges off. It's all a little bit fly by wire this year. Each cloud's going to end up a little bit different, and you just need to just react to what's happening on your paper and get it looking a little bit like a cloud, a bit natural. That's not ideal there. Let's get a bit more of that mixture in there. Start that again. Lovely. Bit of warmer colour. Another little cloud there. And then again on the bottom edge, bit of yellow ochre. And then start that process of softening it with your damp brush. Could be a bit bluer, that one actually, so because it's further away from the sun, it's going to be a bit cooler in colour. A little bit fussy too, that shape, so I might just simplify it a little bit. I don't want your eye drawn to the edge of the painting, because then it's sort of confusing when you're reading a picture with your mind. Lovely. So other side of the sun, same thing. Where did I go? I started off with a purpley colour. So again, little strokes like that. Finding your way. And then back to the warmer colours. It's looking good then, isn't it? Yeah, I like it. Like it. I think as well, it's a good idea not to adjust too much. Not everything needs adjusting. Sometimes you do get hard edges, even on clouds there's quite clear defined shapes. So it's just a little balance of soft, smooth edges and hard edges. trying to get a natural appearance. So if we're looking up at the sky, imagine it's a surface, so you've got receding clouds going further away to the horizon. They would probably be a little bit cooler in colour, a little bit weaker in colour as well. So let's test that. Weak, not weak so you can't see it, but you know. It always looks darker when it's wet, so that's a little, comes with experience, doesn't it, you know, judging what it's going to dry. Like, I'm not particularly happy with that, so just soften it off. A bit warmer as well, because it didn't look right at all in blue, that, it just didn't look right. Lovely. Very sort of thin one here. Can sort of understand it a little bit better now. So the land's going to be about there, so I don't want to come too far down with the clouds. Squint my eyes and have a look, yeah, looking good. Right, so making up crimson with ultramarine for the land. And then again, testing the colour. Little sideways strokes. What I'm going to do, because the light's flooding in there, I'm going to make the land, I'm going to use an orange. So I'm going to use cadmium orange and just feather it into that colour. Because you'll get sort of a feeling that it's absolutely flooding that land with the sunlight, the warm colour. So we do that to about that point. Some more land there. Just try and blend that orange together with that. That's looking alright. It's a nice colour, that, actually. I like it. Good stuff. But that's a bit warm. So I just add some more blue. The further away it goes, the more blue I'll add. So that's distant landscape in the background there. Hopefully my head's not popping in and out of the picture so you can see what I'm doing. And then, while that's wet, I'm going to quickly mix up a green. We don't want it too green, but if I let it blend with that, it might give them a bit of a progression. So landscape that's sort of flooded with colour, then you're actually seeing the colour of the landscape as it comes forward. So sap green, bit of burnt sienna in it. And because that's still wet, I'm going to drop that on. Still make it orange in the middle though. Gotta be careful there because that edge is just about drying. So I need to make sure colour's not too watery and it goes on the bottom edge of that landscape there. Nice and straight because there's a surprise coming, and this is actually a lake. So what we need to do after this bit is reflect that sky in there. Well, that's darker, and all I've done there is it's the sap green with burnt sienna mixed into it. Just have a little stand back or sit back and have a look. Just assess it a little bit. Bit of housekeeping there. So I've just got a nice orangey colour, so cadmium orange, a bit of yellow ochre in it. Just going to make the surface of the water, and then the purpley colour just so that it's not just boring and flat. And we'll put the clouds on when that's dry. Actually, can do it while it's wet because we don't want very hard shapes in the water. We want just a suggestion of reflection of that, and then we're going to put some bushes and trees over the top in a bit when that's dry. Lovely. So I've just used warm colours there, orange, cadmium yellow, yellow ochre, sorry, and this purpley colour which we've used throughout, which is crimson and ultramarine. That's all I've done there. We can let that dry, and then we'll do the finishing touches and see what it looks like at the end.